right, okay, welcome to my channel. Welcome to the bicycle vlog. I'm on my way to get a haircut, and then I'm gonna do a grocery vlog, another grocery vlog. Last week I thought there's only one way to go to the barber, to the main station, but I found another way, so I'm gonna go there. I think this is the way. But today I wanted to talk about cost of living in Japan, and this is just from my experience. So I think everybody's experience will be different, but I just want to talk about my experience. And yeah, before I even came to Japan, Japan was never on my list of places to move to, because I always thought Japan was so expensive. And before Japan, I lived in China. So in my head, I always thought Japan was so expensive. I mean, even though I wanted to move here, I didn't think it was possible. Then I met a friend in China, in Shanghai, when I lived there, and he lives here now actually, and he moved back. I think his visa ran up, but but he lives in Osaka, and he explained that in Osaka it's not as expensive as Tokyo, and actually it's really affordable. So after I heard that, I've planned to move to Osaka actually. So I'm gonna kind of break it down to you, like my experience. If you're talking about like just living expense, like rent, I think most foreigners, when they move here, I mean, I guess it depends on what kind of apartment you want. You can get anything from 50,000, which is like $500, and it's gonna be like a really small studio. You probably won't even have, you might have like half room, and usually what is popular is like you have the kitchen on the first floor, and then you have these stairs, and then you have like a bed on top. I don't know if I'm going the right way, but am I going the right way? But you'll probably see in like apartment videos. I'm gonna try to get I'm gonna try to start making up apartment tour videos, but a lot of people are reluctant to show them. Look at this house. It's a weird skinny house, but a lot of people are really reluctant to show their apartments. So I'm gonna try my best to, wow, this is a cool skinny house. I'm gonna try my best to show you guys apartments in Osaka actually, and let you guys know how much they cost. So yeah, my first apartment was about 85,000 yen, which is like $800. And I know the shortcut's here somewhere. And it was like a one bedroom, it was a 1 LDK. It wasn't like a full, maybe it's here. It wasn't like a full one bedroom, because they had a sliding door, but it was really nice actually, and it was brand new. And that's another thing. If you want like a really nice brand new house, it's going to be really difficult if you're a foreigner. They really don't like a lot of landlords don't like to rent to foreigners, because they think foreigners are going to mess up the place and keep it dirty or whatever, break stuff. So they make it really impossible to rent out to foreigners. But where am I going here? I think this is it. It's I know how to get one way, but then when you go backwards, it kind of gets confusing. So the only reason I got a nice apartment is because my friend lived here, and he signed for me as a guarantor. And a guarantor is basically, if you up and leave the country. Oh, that's another thing. If foreigners just leave the country, then the landlords are kind of stuck with an empty apartment. So my friend, he signed for me, and that's really difficult, because if I do something wrong, I get in trouble, or I leave the country, then it's on him, because he signed as a guarantor. He was actually really reluctant to sign because I mean, I'm sure that, I mean, that's a lot of responsibilities to give to that person. So I mean, yeah, so like he didn't really want to sign, but I told him, because the options were either, for this apartment I had to pay like the full price of rent, or or I had to sign from a guarantor. So it's actually I gave him half the money that I would have to pay, and then he just signed for me. So the first apartment was really nice. It was brand new. I was the first person to live there, and it was really nice. And that was that. But the size of the apartment was really small. Now I moved to a bigger apartment. It has 2 bedrooms, and I pay about $95,000, which is like about $900, I guess, for a 2-bedroom apartment, which is really nice. And so that's for housing. If you were to live in the city, it's going to be more expensive. If you live in Tokyo, you're going to spend a lot more. I would say $500 to $1,000 more if you live in Tokyo. And I've looked at apartments there, and they're so small for what you get. And actually, if you get a job teaching English, if you teach English in Tokyo, I've seen like some listings, and you get actually paid about $50,000 more average than what you would get paid in Osaka, because it's just so expensive to live there. But it's the price you pay for what you get, because I feel like a lot of people want to live in a big city like Tokyo. So what an apartment, like a 2-bedroom apartment, would cost here would actually be like almost double, close to double. And then if you live in like smaller cities like Hiroshima or Nagoya, you're probably gonna get, a bigger apartment for less money. So that's for housing. So you're expecting to pay anywhere from 50,000 yen to 100,000 yen, which is like $500 to 1,000, depending on what you like. You can also, if you work for like JET program or like an ALT, some of the schools will provide the housing for you. So that's really nice, and you can save a lot of money. I think my company actually does provide that for some people, not all, because they used to do it, but they don't do it anymore. And so you can save a lot of money just by not paying housing. I think my coworker, she pays about like 10,000 yen a month plus the utilities. And that's, again, with the now that I think about it, yeah, for utilities, I pay about, for water, I pay about, I would say 5,000 yen, which is like $50. And for electricity, depending on the winter or summer and how much I use the air conditioner or heater, during like the winter times when I use the heater a lot, which way should I go? I'll go this way. Maybe I'll go this way. All right, so during the winter, so this is the grocery store I'm gonna go to later. Takenoko. All right, so there might be a lot of road noise and wind noise, but for the winter time, my bill can get up to 15,000 to 16,000, which is like $150. But I blast the heat as soon as I get home. A lot of people don't do that. And then in the summertime, I blast the air conditioner all night, which a lot of people don't do. So I mean, it can get up to $150 per month for the summer and winter. But when I'm not using any type of, oh, I didn't know there's a motorcycle shop here. That's awesome. Whoa, it's Kawasaki. What? I didn't know it was so close to my house. Yeah, so like if I don't use any kind of heat or like air conditioner, I'd probably say it's around like half of that, which is like 8,000, anywhere from 8 to 10,000. And then for food, again, I'm not really like a normal person. I tend to spend a lot of money on food. So I would say on average, I spend about a day, I spend about 2,000 yen, which is like 20 bucks. I used to spend more actually. And you know, I guess I'm kind of, would you say I'm a snob? But I'm not really good at saving money. I'm not really good at saving money, or using less of it. I'm always spending money. I don't know if it's an American thing or if I'm just like stupid, but I really like to spend money. Even if when I don't spend money, I have this urge to spend money. I don't know if you're like me, but I mean, I don't know if that's the American mentality, right? Spend the money before you get it. I mean, I already got a credit card recently and I'm already kind of spending money, but it's hard for me to save money. I just like spending money. I don't know what my problem is, but you know, if I were to spend like if I ate at like the instant ramen, if I ate like instant ramen every day, or if I ate at like Family Mart, you could probably spend less than 1,000 yen per day. I'm sure a lot of people do that here. I'm sure a lot of students do that here. Like Family Mart, 7-Eleven, they have really good food, the microwavable food, and they're only like 200 yen, 300 yen. You could probably get by spending 500 yen for lunch, or even like if you spend like 500 yen for lunch, 500 yen for dinner, I feel like you can really get away with it. Yeah, so I don't know what my problem is. I just like to spend money. I like to eat really good food and then not have any money. I'm all about the now and instead of the later. That's probably why I'm so broke and I don't have any savings. But yeah, so I think I spend about like 2,000 yen per day, and then monthly when I get my check, I usually buy stuff, like just useless stuff like shoes and just things to like, I don't know, just like shoes, clothes. I barely save any money every month. I used to, but yeah, so I think that's it. My phone bill, I knew somebody, my girlfriend knew somebody that hooked it up, so I pay about 6,000 yen, which is like $60 for about 50 gigs, which is like, I never run out. And then I pay like another $50 because I bought an iPhone, so I pay that monthly. So I pay about 10,000 yen per month, which is roughly like $100 per month for my phone. And it's also it's combined with my Wi-Fi. But when I first moved to Japan, I couldn't really get a phone service. Like, it's really hard to do anything as a foreigner. It's hard to get like a bank account, open a bank account. Like, it's hard for me to just go anywhere and get a bank account actually. And my school opened one for me, and it was like one of these like cheaper not cheaper banks, but they like, you can't do anything with this card. All right, I'm at my hair cutting place, see if anybody's there. Oh man, there's one person. Oh, there's nobody in there. All right, so I'm gonna wrap this up. And my Wi-Fi is about 5,000 yen a month, which is like $50. So Wi-Fi plus my phone bill is about 150. But when I first came here, I only spent like $30 for my phone bill, which is like 3,000 yen. And it was only like 5 gigs, so I'd always run out of internet every month. But that's what I did for like the first year actually. It was kind of annoying because I couldn't really watch like all the videos that I wanted to watch. So food, I mean, you could also probably save money if you made your own food every day. You go to the grocery store, you can probably just eat like, you know, rice and potatoes every day, and you can probably save a lot of money actually. You can get like a 5 kg bag of rice for about, I would say roughly $15 to $20. So that's it. I mean, what else you can get like a gym membership. A gym membership is really expensive here actually. It's probably going to cost you like $100 a month. So let's see. So the average pay for like of an English teacher in Japan is anywhere from like 250,000 to 3,000, and you're probably more on the lower end of 250. So I make about 280, and I have to pay insurance. So insurance, everyone has to pay for national insurance, And then you also have to pay for a pension. Oh wow, that's crazy. Probably like some animal, some crows. So the pension, usually if you work for a company, sometimes the company will pay like half and half. So my company pays half. So my pension plus the insurance every month is like 500 bucks a month. So I get about 280 plus taxes and all of that, plus the pension and insurance. You know, I get like, I can take home like at least 2,400 bucks a month. And then my rent is about 95,000. So you can live a lot cheaper than I do. And since I do share an apartment with my girlfriend, I do pay half. So I don't know if you can add all that up. It's about like 50,000 for my rents, 10,000 for my 15,000 for my phone and my Wi-Fi, and what else? Electric, about 10,000. And then I mean, it really does add up. And that's why people say Japan is expensive. There's a lot of just stuff that you have to pay for. What else? Yeah, I think as far as like monthly payments go, that's all I pay for. But you know, when you minus all of that out of your paycheck, you're kind of left with not that much. And then if your spending habits are more than what you make, it's kind of not good. But my girlfriend actually makes a lot less than I do, but she saves so much money than I do. And I think it's just if that's the type of person you are, and I'm the type of person to spend a lot of money. So the cost of living in Japan, it is high, but it's very manageable. If you don't live like me, you can probably save like 500 bucks a month. I think that's very doable. Even if you live by yourself, you can live in like a really small studio, and even if you're making like, you know, 250, you can probably save 500 bucks a month depending on how you eat and, you know, things that you buy. You know, I'm sure a lot of people do it, but I don't. I like to just enjoy life, eat good food, and spend all my money and have nothing. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna do a grocery vlog after this video. I'm gonna get a haircut first, actually. There's the STI. It's nice. All right, so yeah, again, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching so much. Thank you for watching all these bicycle vlogs. I hope you enjoyed these bicycle vlogs, and goodbye.